All right, opening the box now and let's find out about Not everybody heard about DJI Refurbish service that is offered on their website as well as the new gear. So, when you buy a DJI Refurbish, what are you getting? Are you getting something good or something bad? Are you getting a lemon? Are you getting a very good deal? We are going to find out right now because I bought myself the DJI microphone from their Refurbish section. Let's open the box and find out how it looks like. It's right now. Okay, DJI Refurbish, good or lemon? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Look at that. It actually looks like new. Yep, the box looks like a new DJI microphone system. I don't see any change except, of course, the elephant in the room. The big RB unit, refurbish unit sticker. So basically it looks new and they just put two refurbished sticker, one here and one on the front right there. So first impression, I'm pleased. It looks new, everything looks good, everything looks in mint condition, and I've also read online that you can register this product, even refurbish, and you will have the same warranty like if it was a brand new one. So that's also very good. Now let's open the box and see if the unit itself looks as new as the box. Quick side note, I removed the shrink wrap and the sticker was not on the shrink wrap, was on the box itself. So the refurbish sticker are on the box itself. It's good to know. All right, moment of truth. Number two, how it's going to look like. For that, I'm going to have to break this refurbish unit sticker here, which also serve as a seal apparently, so that's great. And so far so good. We have a description of the accessory included. Let's see now for the device itself. It looks very like all new, but I will be convinced once I have a closer look of the device. Yep, everything is packed the way it is when you buy it new. Let's dig in. All right, first impression, except it's maybe my fingerprints, but I saw a few fingerprints on the top there, but I believe it's mine. Otherwise, the box itself, the charging box or charging case, seems to be in very new / mint condition. So that's great. Let's open it. Check the device themselves. Everything works right away. I try to pair. Here we go. The LCD screen turned on. No scratches on the LCD screen, so that's great too. Let's remove the unit and check them out one by one. So, unit 1 or transmitter 1. No scratch, nothing. Really like new, and the magnet also is included, so that's great. Let's put it back in the box and check the second one. Second unit. Magnet is also included. Everything looks great, no scratch, nothing, it's like really like new condition. All right, let's check the transmitter, the receiver. There we go. It's like set up to factory default apparently, so it asks me my language, so I have to do the whole setup, but so far no scratches, nothing, a little bit dust there I guess, but that's it. It's really, everything is brand new condition. The screen does not have the plastic protection that you peel out, so that's that's a little bit different compared to new I guess, but that's really all I can see compared to the brand new kits. The box is 50% charged, which is normal for shipping. Something I noticed that seems to be a little bit weird. I hope it's normal, but since the box, the charging case, it's at 50%, the system, everything inside should be fully charged, but as you can see, the receiver, it's half charged, it's not fully charged, and the transmitter are almost a 3/4 charge, not 100% charge. If they have been sitting in the charging case for a while during shipping, they should be all fully charged when I receive them, so that's a little bit concerning, but hopefully it's normal. Otherwise, let's remove that for now. It comes with the accessory expected, which are what you use to connect that to your phone, if you need to use those with your phone. So you have USB-C adapter here, and on the other side, it's the iPhone system lightning adapter here. All right, let's put that back in the box for now and check the accessory. In the accessory, let's see, we should have the charging case, receiver, transmitter, carrying pouch, so I haven't seen the pouch yet, hot shoe adapter, the windscreen, 2 windscreens, or the dead cat for the wind. I saw the 2 adapters here, and then we should have a camera audio cable, instruction manual of course, the magnet, I saw them in the transmitter, and a charging cable. Let's see. Alright, so everything should be there. I'm going to pull. Oh, we have nothing there except yeah, it's inside. I can feel it. All right, I was afraid for a few seconds. So here is the pouch, of course, for everything, and now we do have the user manual. The pouch looks also new. There is no scratch and no damage. Inside, let's check. We do have a TRS to TRS 3.5mm jack. Here are the, oops, it's a little bit tangled. Dead cat number 1. Dead cat number 2, I can see it, but of the pouch, you look a little bit flat. I have to puff them out a bit, but they are there. Here we go, and let's see, there's another warranty card probably, and recycle card, interesting. And then we do have the USB-C charging cable. And that's all for the bag. Well, it looked like that nothing was missing, even the hot shoe adapter, which was right here. So if you remove this little guy, there is the hot shoe adapter right there. Et voilà, all done, all unpacked, all ready to go. I've been quite impressed so far. The box looked new, everything inside looks brand new so far, and all the original accessories are also included. Okay, we had the pouch and the dead cat there, but also, look at that, even the weird 3.5mm TRS cable for the sound to connect the receiver to your camera is there. That's the weird one that is a little bit stiff, like so. Actually, some people complain about this one, but that's the one they receive in their original DJI mic accessory, so that's great. And of course, the original USB-C to USB cable that also people receive. I browsed a few videos on YouTube about unboxing this set when it was new, and all that you see here was included in the new set. So refurbished, so far it's like new, while definitely paying much less than buying this set brand new. Now I'm going to test the sound quality of the microphone, because maybe visually everything is great, but then the microphone don't work as expected. That's another part you want to be sure about when you purchase any refurbished item. So test the sound now. Let's see if the receiver and transmitter works perfectly, and then I will know for sure if I had a good deal with this refurbished microphone, or if something is still wrong. But so far, so good. And of course, about this weird cable that comes with the DJI microphone, like another content creator said in his YouTube channel, you can replace it, and actually I did the same. You can replace that stiff cable by one of those twisted cable with the right angle here connector, which work much better to connect the receiver to your camera than this not so good cable here. I mean, it will work. You don't have to spend more money if you don't want, but yeah, it may look weird, and it may also be quite difficult to set up correctly while using that. It's up quick, you can extend it a little bit more, and also the right angle will help you to connect your receiver to your camera. So it's something to keep in mind if you're interested. Of course, as usual, I will put the link in the description to allow you to find this little extra cable. Also, remember when I said that the battery were not fully charged, despite the fact that the box, the charging case, was at 50%. Though that was a default on the set, I started to be a bit worried. Well, here we go. Now, as you can see, all the battery, the receiver and both transmitter battery are fully charged. So all I had to do was actually to recharge fully the case first, and then everything inside, once the case was closed, then we're charging normally. I had a little bit scared there, but apparently all I had to do is charge the case. First charge after receiving everything, and then everything works as intended now. And of course, since I tested that several times, and since the case is fully charged, everything inside keep staying in fully charged status, in fully charged condition. So that's great, all great on that side. I was a little bit worried, but it's out of the way now. All right, so testing the DJI refurbished microphone audio. So everything is set to 0, the transmitter is set to 0, the receiver is set to 0, and of course my camera gain also is set to 0. So that's how the sound sounds like with those microphones. Hopefully the sound is great. Hopefully there is no any defaults on the sound quality versus a new set of microphone from DJI. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully everything is great, and if it's great, then that's another bonus point, that's another positive point for this refurbished microphone set. After checking on my editing of the audio of the first take, where everything was at 0, all the gain at 0, the sound quality was a little bit too high in my opinion. So I reduced my camera gain at -4 dB. So that's what you hear right now, -4 dB with the DJI receiver and transmitter still set at 0 gain, 0 dB. But my camera, it's at -4 dB. So how the sound sounds like now, hopefully better than it was before. It was a little bit too loud, now it should be perfect. And that's the sound directly from the microphone, from the transmitter to the receiver and connected to my camera. Now, the only problem I find with this set, it's the fact that the onboard recording that the microphone itself records the safety track, which is recommended to use in case if the transmitter to receiver signal get lost, at least you have your audio safely saved, recorded on the microphone itself. The problem with this set, and I don't know if you guys who got the brand new set have the same problem, but with my refurbished set, I noticed that my microphone safety track, when I record directly the sound on the microphone itself, it's very low. If I leave the dB, the gain on the microphone itself at 0, then the sound is very low and not really usable. But to be able to get something usable from the safety track, from the recording directly on the microphone, I have to set the microphone, the transmitter at +12 dB, the maximum, to be able to have an audio track that I can use for my editing. So that's a little bit weird. Let's do a test right now and let me see what you think. Okay, sound test, test the sound coming from the microphone itself, so I'm not transmitting anything to the camera. Everything you hear right now is recorded on this microphone, and I set the gain of the transmitter, the microphone, as +12 dB, which is, in my opinion, the maximum and the way I can use my audio track for editing after, in case if I had any problem with the receiver transmitter. The safety track is here, but to be able to use it, again, I have to boost my transmitter to +12 dB. I don't know if you guys who get the full set brand new get the same issue, but in my case, that's what I find out after doing some setting. And if I want something usable from the microphone, I have to put that +12 dB on the transmitter in the setting, in the microphone setting. One thing about this microphone set is that it has actually two settings, or three if you count your camera, two different gain settings. You can set separately the gain from the receiver, the gain from the transmitter, and of course don't forget that you have to set also the gain from your camera. Usually it's advised to leave your camera at 0 and then play with just the transmitter and receiver. But in my case, I find out that if I put the receiver and transmitter at 0 and I put my camera at -4 dB, I have the best result. And now to give you an idea, I set up the microphone that records right now, the microphone recording my safety track at 0. So I didn't boost it at all, just put the factory default 0. And that's how my voice sounds like with the microphone recorded only on the microphone set at 0. So as you can see, if I don't set it at +12, if I don't boost the gain, then I have very little to work with in post-production after transferring my saved track from the microphone to my editing station. So in case if something happens, it's better to set that at +12, that way I have something I can work with. And now I'm testing DJI refurbished microphone in stereo mode. So I put the left one on my left and the right one on my right, so you can hear me on my right or on your right side of your headset. That's the middle, that's how it sounds like when I talk between the two microphones, and I go on my left. So you should hear the sound on your left here, right there, or your left speaker. Go back to the right. So stereo test of the DJI microphone, and so far so good, everything works as expected. In conclusion, I will say that the DJI microphone refurbished version works as well as the new one, and it was definitely a good deal when you compare the price that I pay for it, that you can see right now on the screen, versus the price that it cost brand new. As you can see now on the screen, I think it's a pretty good deal. However, you have to keep in mind that the DJI microphone refurbished version is not always available on their website, so you will have to check their website often until you see one for sale, and then you can jump right in. Matter of fact, right after I put mine in my cart, the website says that it was no more available. So keep an eye on that if you want one refurbished, if you always wanted this microphone without paying the full price. Obviously, the refurbished version directly from DJI, not from some random eBay seller, of course. Directly from DJI, you will get a system that is actually brand new or like new, no scratch. Everything works as expected. Everything feels brand new too. Now you know a little bit more about DJI refurbished, if it's worth it or not. For me, definitely worth it. There will be no lavalier microphone with this set, but I think it's normal even with the brand new DJI microphone set that you get. There is no lavalier style microphone. You always have to use those transmitters, those little microphones that hang on your shirt or around your neck, etc. So if you want something a little bit less visible, if you want to use a lavalier microphone, I personally recommend, and I think it was also recommended by this YouTuber, I recommend what I use on my previous system, which is the Power the Wise lavalier microphone. You receive it in this very nice pouch, but in it you will get all those. All right, and so you have the lavalier microphone here with quite a long cable. Keep in mind that the cable here has a TRS connector. So normally DJI receiver should recognize TRS, should not be a problem. But in case if you have any problem, look at that. They even provide a TRS to TRS adapter in the set. So this lavalier microphone can help you from power device, and there is also other stuff, an extension cable if you need even more longer length on your cable, and they give you also some extra little foam. So I advise you, in case if you want a good sound quality with a lavalier microphone you want to add on your DJI microphone, the Power Device will work perfect with those DJI Max system. Alright guys, thanks for watching, hope you get your set soon if you haven't yet, and well, see you next time, bye bye.